Today I will discuss about the subject of pathophysiology, topic in which ischemic heart disease, in which atherosclerosis, angina, myocardial infections, these are included in the ischemic heart disease. Learning objective of ischemic heart disease. Based on the content in this chapter, the reader should be able to define ischemic heart disease, risk factors of ischemic heart disease, what is angina, atherosclerosis, and myocardial infections, etc. These are the learning objectives of ischemic heart disease. These are the learning objective of ischemic heart disease. Learning objectives, learning outcomes, learning outcomes of ischemic heart disease. By the end of the lecture, the students should be able to understand ischemic heart disease, risk factor of ischemic heart disease, angina, atherosclerosis, myocardial infections. These are the learning outcomes of ischemic heart disease. First one is ischemic heart disease, also known as coronary artery disease, also known as CAD. CAD means coronary artery disease. Ischemic heart disease is a condition in which there is an inadequate supply of blood and oxygen to a portion of the myocardium. Myocardium is the layer of heart. Imbalance between myocardial oxygen supply and demand. Imbalance between myocardial oxygen and supply and demand, caused mainly by atherosclerosis of coronary arteries. Atherosclerosis means clot formation in arteries, coronary arteries, also known as atherosclerosis. It includes angina, angina further divided in stable angina and unstable angina, myocardial infections, heart failure, and arrhythmias. These are included in ischemic heart disease. Atherosclerosis. Atherosclerosis can affect any artery in the body. Atherosclerosis affect the any artery in the body. Heart, angina, myocardial infections, and sudden death in brain, stroke, and transition ischemic attack. Limbs claudication and critical limb ischemia. These are the atherosclerosis conditions. Progressive inflammatory disorders of the arterial wall characterized by facial lipid-rich deposit of athorma. Athorma means clot formation in arteries and deposition of cholesterol. Remain clinically asymptomatic until large enough to impair tissue perfusion, ulceration, and disruptions of the lesion results in thrombotic occlusions. Occlusion means plug formation in coronary arteries, distal embolization of the vessels, distal embolization of the vessels. Clinical manifestations depend upon the site of the lesion and the vulnerability of the organ supplies. Early atherosclerosis. Early atherosclerosis is a second and third decade of the life. Early atherosclerosis is a Early atherosclerosis is a second and third decade of the life. Can the occurs at the site of altered arterial shear stress such as bifurcations. It starts with any abnormal endothelial functions. Inflammatory cells, predominantly monocytes, binds to receptor expressed by endothelial cells, migrate into the intima, migrate into the intima, take up oxidized low density lipoprotein. LDL means low density lipoprotein particles, become lipid laden macrophage or foam cells. As foam cells rise, it's release its lipid flow and intimal space with cytokinins, and growth factors. In response, smooth muscle cells migrate from the media of the arterial wall into the intima. Lipid core will be covered by smooth muscle cells and matrix, form stable atherosclerotic flag that will remain asymptomatic until it becomes large enough to obstruct arterial flow. These are the early atherosclerosis conditions. Early atherosclerosis, in which early atherosclerosis, superficial endothelial injury, endothelial denudations, deep endothelial injuries, plaque fishing, rings, thrombus, endotheliums, fibrous cap, smooth muscles, and collagens, plaque cause fat deposit from cells, lymphocytes, phagocytes, smooth muscle cells. These are the early atherosclerosis. These are the early atherosclerosis. Nomenclature and many main history of atherosclerosis. Type first initial lesion, type second fatty stack lesions, type third intermediate lesions, type fourth atheuroma lesions, and type fifth fibrothorma lesions, and type six complicated lesions. Main growth mechanism, growth mainly by lipid accumulations, accelerated smooth muscles and collagen, increased thrombosis, hematoma. These are the main growth mechanisms in atherosclerosis. Earliest onsets from first decade, from third decade, and from fourth decade. These are the early onsets. And clinical correlations, clinically silent or overt. These are the nomenclature of atherosclerosis. Advanced atherosclerosis. In established atherosclerotic plaque, macrophage, macrophage, mediate inflammation and smooth muscles cells promote repair. Cytokinin released by macrophage start degrading smooth muscles layers over plaque. Now, lesion remain when vulnerable to mechanical stress that ultimately cause erosion, fissurings, and rupture of the plaque surface. Any breach in the integrity of the plaque well expose its content to blood, trigger platelets aggregations and thrombosis that extend into the atheromatous plaque and arterial lumen, cause partial and complete obstruction at the site of the lesion, distal embolization resulting in infractions, ischemia of the affected organ. These are the advanced atherosclerosis. Advanced atherosclerosis. First one is stable angina pectoris, second one is unstable angina pectoris, and third one is myocardial infarctions, in which stable angina pectoris, adventitia, endothelium, lumen, and media, necrotic centers, and atherosclerotic plaque. This is the stable angina. Unstable angina pectoris, subtotal occlusive thrombus, in which arteries and necrotic centers and uncreated fibrous cap. This is the unstable angina pectoris. Myocardial infarctions, thrombus with total occlusion of the lumen and necrotic center. These are the advanced atherosclerosis conditions. Risk factors of atherosclerosis. Risk factors of atherosclerosis. Like effect of risk factors is multiplicative rather than additives. It is important to distinguish between relative risk and absolute risk. Absolute risk like age, male sex, positive family history. These are the absolute risks and risk factors of atherosclerosis. The risk factors of atherosclerosis, relative risks like smoking, hypertension means increased blood pressures, diabetes mellitus, increased in with sugar level, hematostatic factors, physical activity, obesity, alcohol, Other dietary factors, personality, social deprivations. These are the risk factors of atherosclerosis. Risk factors, absolute risk, like age and sex. Premenopausal women have lower rate of disease than men's. Premenopausal women have lower rates of disease than men's. Although this sex difference disappear after the menopause. Menopause is the absence of periods. Positive family history. Positive family history runs and families due to a combination of shared genetic, environmental, and lifestyle factors. These are included in the positive family history, like genetic, environmental, and lifestyle factors. These are the absolute risk factors of ischemic heart disease. Risk factors, relative risk factors, smoking, strong consistent dose-linked relationship between cigarette smoking and ischemic heart disease. Hypertension directly proportional to relative risk. Hypercholesteremia. Hypercholesteremia directly proportional to serum cholesterol concentration. Serum cholesterol concentration LDL. LDL means low density lipoprotein. LDL means bad cholesterol. Diabetes mellitus. Diabetes mellitus, potent risk factors for all form of atherosclerosis. Man with type 2 diabetes, 2 to 4 folds greater annual risk of CAD. CAD means coronary artery disease. Women with types 2 diabetes, 3 to 5 folds risks. These are the diabetes mellitus. Risk factors, relative risks like homeostasis factors, platelet activations, and high level of fibrinogen, antiphospholipids antibodies, recurrent arterial thrombosis. These are the antiphospholipids antibodies. Physical activity, in which physical activity roughly doubled the risk of coronary heart disease. Regular exercise. Regular exercise increased serum HDLs. HDL means good cholesterol, and high density lipoprotein means good cholesterol concentrations, lower blood pressures, collateral vessels developments, obesity, often associated with STN, hypertension, and cardiovascular disease. These are the risk factors relative risk. Risk factors relative risks. Alcohol, excessive consumptions cause the ischemic heart disease. Other dietary factors like diet deficiency in fresh fruits, vegetables, and polyunsaturated fatty acids. PUFA. PUFA means polyunsaturated fatty acids. Personality. Personality, little or no evidence to support the popular belief that stress is a major cause of coronary artery disease. Next, deprivations, social deprivations, primary preventions, primary preventions, strategy taken before onset of disease in high risk individuals. To complementary strategies, to complementary strategies. Primary preventions, strategy taken before onset of drug disease in high risk individuals. Two complementary strategies. First one is population strategies, and second one is targeted strategies. And population strategies means modify the risk factors of whole populations through diet and lifestyles advice. For example, public restricting of smoking. Targeted strategies identify and treat high risk individuals who usually have a combination of risk factors. Can be identified by using composite scoring systems. These are the primary preventions of ischemic heart disease. Secondary preventions. Secondary preventions already have evidence of atheromatous vascular disease are at high risk of future cardiovascular events. and various secondary measures in the case. Energetic correction of modifiable risk factors like smoking, hypertension, hypercholesteremia. These are the energetic corrections of modifiable risk factors in ischemic heart disease. Statin therapies, statin therapies, irrespective of their serum cholesterol concentration, target blood pressure of below and equal to 140 per 85 mmHg. Aspirin and SE inhibitors, angiotensin converting enzyme inhibitors, beta blockers, myocardial infarctions or heart failures. These are the secondary preventions of ischemic heart disease. First one is angina. Angina is a pain. Angina is a pain which occurs in this area of the your or of the body when your heart muscles doesn't get enough oxygen rich bloods, also known as angina. Introduction of angina, a type of chest pain, a type of chest pain, not a disease. It has symptoms of a underlying heart problems, especially ischemic heart disease, described as heavy, tight, or gripping, typically central and retrosternal, mild H to most severe that cause sweating and fear, associated breathlessness. This is the introduction of ischemic heart disease. Types of angina. There are first one type of angina is stable angina, and second one is unstable angina, and third one is refractory angina, and fourth one is variant angina. These are presmental angina. First one is stable angina. Episodic clinical syndromes where there is no change in severity of attack. This is the stable angina. Deteriorations 24 hours in previous stable angina with symptoms frequently occurring at rest. Acute coronary syndromes, also known as unstable angina. Refractory angina. Patients with severe coronary disease in whom revascularization is not possible and angina is not controlled by medical therapy, also known as refractory angina. Variant and presmental angina occurs without provocations, usually at rest, as a result of coronary artery spasm, more frequently in women, also known as variant angina and presmental angina. Stable angina. Stable angina is characterized by central chest pain, discomfort, or breathlessness that is precipitated by exertion or other forms of stress and is primarily relieved by rest. Activities precipitating angina, common physical exertions, cold exposures, heavy meals, intestinal emotions. These are the common activities precipitating angina. Uncommon, laying flat, distributed angina, vivid dreams, nocturnal angina. These are the types of stable angina. Clinical features. Clinical features of angina. History is by far the most important factor in making the diagnosis. Physical examination is frequently unmarkable, but careful search for evidence of valve disease, particularly aortic, left ventricular dysfunctions, cardiomyopathy, gallops, arterial disease, carotid vertex, peripheral vascular disease, unrelated conditions that may exacerbate angina, anemia, thyrotoxicis. These are the clinical features of angina. Important assessment of risk factors. Example, hypertension, diabetes mellitus. These are the important assessment of risk factors of angina. Next one is investigations. Resting ECG. मैं ECG means electrocardiogram. मैं saw evidence of previous MI myocardial infarction, but is often normal. even in patients with severe coronary artery disease. Occasionally, there is T-waves flattening of inversion is some leads, providing non-specific evidence of myocardial ischemia or damage. The most convincing evidence of myocardial ischemia, reversible ST segments, depression of evaluations with or without TVAPS emergence at the time the patient is expressing systems. Exercise ECG, exercise tolerance test. ETT means exercise tolerance test. Standards treadmill or bicycle while monitoring the patient's ECG, electrocardiogram, blood pressure and general conditions. Planar of down slowing ST segments depression of less than 1 mm is indicative of ischemia. Upslope, upsloping ST separation is less specific and often occurs in normal individuals. In C. Investigations. Technician. Technician is control the ECG monitor and electrodes, blood pressure cuffs, hands rails, treadmills. This is slope can be varied. In which investigation? Investigations. Other form of stress testings like myocardial perfusion scanning, other forms of stress testings, myocardial perfusion stressing, stress echocardiography. Next one is coronary arteriography. Details anatomical information about the extent and nature of coronary artery disease. Indicated when non-invasive invasive tests have helped this establish the cause of atypical chest pain under local anesthesia. Required specialization, radiological equipments, cardiac monitoring, and experienced operating team. These are the coronary arteriography investigations. Catheter. Catheter inserted in leg and cupid up the aorta. Catheter strips stop at left coronary arteries and contrast agents injected into arteries. X-ray imaging showing stenosis in left coronary arteries. Management. Management of angina. Management of angina pectoris involve careful assessment of the like extent and severity of arterial disease. Careful assessment of the likely extent and severity of arterial disease. Identification and control of risk factors such as smoking, hypertension, and hyperlipidemia. These risk factors are control the hyperangina like smoking, hypertension, and hyperlipidemia. Use of measures of control systems like identification of high risk patients for treatment to improve life expectancy. These are the management of angina. Management's medical like antiplatelets therapy. Antiplatelets therapy are used in the angina. Low dose 75 mg aspirin used in the angina as an antiplatelet activity. Reduce the risk of adverse events such as myocardial infarctions prescribed for all patients with coronary artery disease indefinitely. Clopidogrel 75 mg daily, equally effective alternative if aspirin causes dyspepsia. If aspirin causes dyspepsia or other side effects. Anti-anginal drug treatments. 5 groups of drugs like nitrates, beta blockers, calcium antagonists, potassium channel activators, and intrinsic factor channel antagonists. These are the medical management of angina. Acute coronary syndrome, ACS. ACS means acute coronary syndrome. It consists of myocardial infarctions, ST elevations, myocardial infarctions, or non-ST elevations, myocardial infarctions. Symptoms occurs at rest. Evidence of myocardial necrosis. Increased cardiac troponin and creatinine kinase, MB isoenzymes. Unstable angina. UM means unstable angina. New onset or rapidly worsening angina, cross-endo angina, angina or minimal accretions, or angina at rest in the absence of myocardial damage. These are the acute coronary syndrome. Acute coronary syndrome persists as a new phenomenon of against its background of chronic stable angina. Complex ulcerated or fissured atherosclerosis like with adherent platelets, cyst thrombus and local coronary artery spasm. Dynamic process. Degree of obstructions may either increase or regress. Without treatment, the impact-related arteries remains permanently occluded in 20 to 30% of patients in which acute coronary syndrome. Universal defi- definition of myocardial infections. Universal definition of myocardial infections. Evidence of myocardial necrosis in a clinical setting consistent and myocardial ischemia in which cause any one of the following made the diagnosis for myocardial infections. Detection of rise and or fall of cardiac biomarkers, preferably troponin. Troponin is a cardiac biomarker. ECG, electrocardiogram, change in indicative, indicative of new ischemia, new STT changes, or new left bundles branches block. Develop of pathological QFs, imagining evidence of new loss of variable myocardium or new regional valve motions abnormality. This is the universal definition of myocardial infections. Clinical features and symptoms. Clinical features and symptoms of myocardial infections. Pain is the pain is the cardinal symptoms of my prolonged cardiac pain, chest, throat, arm, epigastrium of back, anxiety and fear of impending deaths, nausea and vomiting, breathlessness, collapse and synop. This is the these are the clinical feature symptoms. Clinical features and signs. Symptomatic activations. Symptomatic activations means pallor, sweating, tachycardia. These are the symptomatic activations. Vagal activations, vomiting and bradycardia. Sign of impaired myocardial functions, hypotensions, oligouria, cold peripheries, narrow pulse pressures, raised JVP, third heart sounds, quick first heart sounds, diffuse apical impulse, lungs capsaicins, tissue damage, fever, other complications, example mitral regurgitations and pericarditis. These are the clinical features of myocardial infections. Types of myocardial infections. There are three types of myocardial infections. Type first, second one is type 2, and third one is type third, fourth, fifth. In which type first, spontaneous myocardial infections with ischemia due to a primary coronary events. Examples, plaque erosions, ruptures, fissuring of decisions. Type 2, myocardial infections secondary to ischemia due to increased oxygen demands and decreased supply, such as coronary spasm, coronary embolism, anemia, arrhythmias, hypertension, and hypotension. These are the type 2 myocardial infections. Type 3 myocardial infections. Diagnosis of myocardial infections in sudden cardiac death. After percutaneous coronary interventions, PCI, and after coronary artery bypass grafts, CAPS. CAPS means coronary artery bypass grafts, respectively. Investigations. Investigations of myocardial infarctions. First one investigation is electrocardiography. Electrocardiography, confirmatory diagnosis, but difficult to interpret if there is bundles branch, block of previous myocardial infections. Repeated electrocardiogram are important. Initial ECG may be normal or non-diagnostic in one-third of cases. ECG changes are best seen in the leads that face the ischemic and infrared area. ST segments deviations. ST segments revelations, T waves inversions, change in ventricular vascularizations persist after the ST segments as recruited the normal. Reliable for the approximate age of the infra to be detected. Investigations electrocardiography. A. Normal ECG complex. B. Acute ST evaluations. The current of injury. C. Progressive loss of the R waves, developing Q waves, resolutions of the ST evaluations and terminal T waves inversions. D. Deep Q waves and T waves inversions. E. Old and established infra patterns. These are the investigations of electrocardiography. Investigations electrocardiography, non-ST segments violations, SES, partial occlusion of a major vessels and complete occlusion of minor vessels, unstable angina or partial thickness, subendocardial and myocardial infections, ST segments, depression and T-wave changes, presence of infections, in which presence of infections, loss of R waves in the absence of Q waves. These are the electrocardiography investigations. Investigations electrocardiography. Recent anterior non-ST evaluations subendocardial MI. There is deep symmetrical T waves inversions together with a reduction in the height of the R wave in leads V1, V2, V3 and V. These are the height of the R wave. Investigation plasma cardiomarkers. Unstable angina, no detectable rise in cardiac markers or enzymes. Myocardial infections, creatinine kinase, and more sensitive and cardiac specific infections. Creatinine kinase, and more sensitive and cardiac specific isoforms of this enzyme, and the cardiac specific protons, troponin T and I, also present in skeletal muscles but not CKMB. Intramuscular injections, vigorous physical exercise, particularly in older people's fall. These are the investigation of plasma cardiac markers. Investigations, other blood tests, other blood tests like erythrocyte sedimentation rate (ESR) and C-reactive proteins are also evaluated. Chest X-ray, pulmonary edema that is not evident for clinical examinations. Heart size is often normal, but there are many cardiomegalia due to pre-existing myocardial damage. Echocardiography, assess, assessing left and right ventricular functions, detecting important complications such as mural thrombus, cardiac rupture, ventricular septal defects, mitral regressions, and pericardial infusions. These are the investigations of myocardial infections. Early medical management. Early medical managements. Admitted urgently to hospital because of significant risk of death or recurrent myocardial ischemia. Reduce the incidence by at least 60%. Oxygen, nasal cannula 2 to 4 L per minute if hypoxia is present. Brief history, risk factors and immediates. Intravenous access plus blood for makers. 12 leads SCG. Aim of early management. Analgesia, antithrombotic therapy, anti-anginal therapy, reperfusion therapy. These are the aim of early management. Anti-anginal therapies. Anti-anginal therapy. Sublingual glyceryl trinitrates 300 to 500 microgram. Valuable first aid measures. Second, port nitrates GTN 0.6 to 1.2 mg per hour or isosorbide nitrates 1 to 2 mg per hour. Left ventricular failure and the relief of recurrent and persistent ischemia pain. Fourth one, beta blockers, atenolol 5 to 10 mg or metoprolol 5 to 15 mg given over 5 minutes. Relieves pains, reduce arrhythmias, and improves short-term mortality. Contraindicated in heart failure, hypotension, and bradycardia. Heart failure, pulmonary edema. Hypotension is systolic blood pressure less than 105 mmHg. mmHg is the unit of blood pressure. Bradycardia, heart rate less than 65 per minute. This dihydropyridine calcium channel antagonists. DCC, dihydropyridine calcium channel antagonists. Nifedipine or amlodipine can be added to the beta blocker if there is persistent chest discomfort, but may cause in unwanted tachycardia if used alone. Because of their rate limiting actions, Veramapil and Deltiazem and are the calcium channel antagonist of choice if a beta blocker is contraindicated. These are the dihydropyridine calcium channel antagonists, and these are the anti-anginal therapies. Analgesia, essential not only the relieve distress but also the lower adrenergic drive. For opioids, initially morphine sulfates 5 to 10 mg or dimorphine 2.5 to 5 mg. IV antiemetics, initially metoclophramides 10 mg. Intramuscular injection should be avoided. Poor skeletal muscles perfusion, painful hematoma, in which intramuscular injections should be avoided. Antithrombotic therapy, antithrombotic therapy, antiplatelet therapy, like aspirin, oral dose of 300 mg first tablet within the first 12 hours, followed by 75 mg. Aspirin plus clopidogrel 600 mg early within 12 hours, followed by 150 mg daily for 1 week and 75 mg daily thereafter. Ticagrelor, Ticagrelor 180 mg followed by 90 mg 12 hourly, more effective than clopidogrel. Antiplatelets treatments with IV, glycoprotein, second B, third A inhibitors, reduce the combined end of point of death of myocardial infarction and used in construction of PCI. Antithrombotic therapy. Antithrombotic therapy. Anticoagulants are used in the antithrombotic therapy. Anticoagulants are reduce the risk of thromboembolic complications and prevent reinfections in the absence of reperfusion therapy or after successful thrombolysis. Unfractionated heparin, fractionated low molecular weights, heparin or pentsaccharides, continued for 8 days or until discharge from hospital or coronary revascularization. These are the antithrombotic therapy of late management of myocardial infections. Late management of myocardial infections like risk stratifications and further investigations, lifestyle modifications like cessation of smoking, regular exercise, diet, weight control, and lipid lowering. These are the risk stratifications and further investigations like modifications. Secondary preventions, drug therapies like antiplatelet therapy, aspirin and clopidogrel, beta blockers like atenolol, propranolol, metoprolol. These are the beta blockers. SE inhibitors. SE inhibitors are nifedipine, amlodipine, both enalapril, lisinopril. These are the angiotensin converting enzyme inhibitors. Statins like atorvastatin, simvastatins. These are the statins drugs. Additional therapy for control of diabetes and hypertension. Aldosterone receptor antagonists like rehabilitation devices, implantable cardiac defibrillators, high-risk patients are treated by the inhabilitation devices. References: Clinical Pharmacy, 10th edition, 2010 by P.N. Bennett. Clinical Pharmacy and Therapeutics, 5 September 2011 by Roger Walker, Scat with HCDM. Pharmacotherapy, a pathophysiology approaches, DPRO 7th editions. Essential of Medical Pharmacology, KD Tripathi, 5th editions. Basic and Clinical Pharmacology, Bertram G. Goodgens and 11th editions. Rang and L and Pharmacology, 6th editions. Pharmacology and Pharmacotherapeutics, R.S. Shotakar, 20 editions. These are the references for ischemic heart disease. These are the multiple choice questions. Multiple choice questions. First one question is, what is hemophilia? What is hemophilia? Option A is a group of bleeding disorder. Option B is an inherited bleeding disorders. And option C is a blood disorder that involves poor clotting. And option D is all of the above. The right answer is D, all of the above. Question number second is, occurs only in women. Option A is anemia. Option B is hyperlipidemia. And option C is menorrhagia. And option D is hemorrhagia. The right answer is C, menorrhagia. Only occurs in women. Next one question is, pulmonary embolism is most closely related to. Option A is deep vein thrombosis. Option B is a collapsed. Option C is hemophilia. And option D is bronchitis. The right answer is A, deep vein thrombosis. Next one question is a blood clots that block a major artery finding the lungs. The option A is pleurosis. Option B is pneumotic cough. And option C is pulmonary embolism. And option D is all of the above. The right answer is C, pulmonary embolism. Next one question is, a red blood cells count or hemoglobin that is less than normal describes. Option A is fever. Option B is anemia. Option C is hemochromatosis. And option D is low blood pressure. The right answer is B, anemia. The disease in which cholesterol and fatty materials accumulate in the wall of artery is. Option A is diabetic syndrome. Option B is tuberculosis. Option C is arteriosclerosis. Option D is atherosclerosis. The right answer is D, atherosclerosis, in which cholesterol and fatty material accumulate in the wall of arteries. Next one question is, the atherosclerosis occurs due to the presence of. The atherosclerosis occurs due to the presence of. Option A is phosphorus in arteries. Option B is potassium in arteries. And option C is magnesium in arteries. And option D is calcium in arteries. The right answer is potassium in arteries. That means atherosclerosis occurs due to the presence of potassium in arteries. The next one question is, considering the cardiac cycle, the ventricular contraction period is considered as a. Option A is ventricular systole. Option B is ventricular systole. And option C is arterium distole. And option D is arterium systole. The right answer is B, ventricular systole is a, considering the cardiac cycle, the ventricular contraction period. Next one question is, the valve which prevent the blood flow to right atrium from the right ventricular is classified as a. Option A is bicuspid arteria. Option B is tricuspid valve. Option C is bicuspid valve. And option D is tricuspid arteria. The right answer is tricuspid valve. Tricuspid valve is prevent the blood backflow to right atrium from the right ventricular. Next one question. The shape of red blood cells are option A is triconcave, option B is triconvex, option C is biconcave, option D is biconvex. The right answer is biconvex shape of red blood cells. These are the MCQ of ischemic heart disease. Thank you all of you. Thank you for the